4, 3, 2.
Tick tock, tick tock.
I'm waiting for the. I'm waiting for the. Now.
Hello
Holy
there,
shit, that took a while.
everybody. Welcome back to Rolls to Astonish. We are back once again with Operation Coldbloods. Huzzah! Finally. And once again, as per usual, this game is co-DM'd with between myself and Evan.
Hello.
No. No need.
And also, as usual, we do have our little characters we are playing. I am playing Lily, the half vampire, half witch. At this point, pretty much becoming mom of the group, which is kind of weird. And
Yeah.
Evan, I believe, is playing Peanut.
Oh yeah. I am playing, the other mom of the group, the 20-foot tall giant ape, who's also a cannibal.
Yeah, and joining us tonight in our game is our usual band of crazies, honestly. There's no other way to put it. It's crazies. First of which being the creator of the system we are using tonight, Worlds of Myth, who is Cody.
Hey everybody, this is Cody. I'm crazy tired today, but I'm here. So hi.
Meow, meow, meow.
Playing.
I'm playing an evil bunny man. His name's Alistair. He's interesting.
Again, all we're missing is the radio demon voice, and we're all good.
The radio demon voice.
Meh.
And also
I
joining-
saw your fiasco on a picture show.
Oh, like it's Bendy in the ink machine.
Oh boy, what? Okay then. And that actually is the next person down the line, which is
Say that again. What?
introduce
The
yourself,
next-
damn it.
I didn't hear you at all. You cut
The
out.
next
completely.
person is breakup.
Yes.
Cut out.
My name.
Static.
Back.
My name is Zach. I play Oz, the half angel, half angel, half human. That's gonna that's gonna be like, I'm a leader. I think I'm doing a good job. I hope so. I mean, my teammates could fucking kill me in an instant. So hey, I guess I'm doing something right.
We would never do that.
You would.
The only ones who have died yet have come back.
Well, wait, hold on. Let him get to the thing he has to play up before you say that.
Oh dear. All right. Anyway, next on our roster is Dan.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm playing Dark Edge, the dark, edgy elf. Because what's more edgy than an elf?
It's in the name.
Absolutely nothing.
Ouch.
All right,
Ouch.
and last but certainly not least, we have Raiko.
Hello, I'm Reiko. I am playing Lassiter.
Again, it's in the name.
It's in the name.
Ah.
And as I said before, tonight we are once again back with Operation Coldbloods, and the last time, you guys got in quite a bit of trouble. Anyone want
Did
to
we?
explain
Not
exactly
that big a deal.
how big a deal? Oh my lord.
Not even close.
You want to explain what happened last time?
Not really.
Well,
Yeah.
that's great to hear.
Does
Oh,
anybody
that
know
no sell the shit
Anyone
out of that.
time? Anyone at all?
Anyone, please.
I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think
Dan's got that.
Ed, I think
Not this week.
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
Somebody
all hope
else.
is lost.
Other than Dan or
I,
me
I try.
or Reiko.
Oh,
It's
I remember.
Zach. Zach, it's your turn. You
Yes,
I
go.
remember.
You remember, right?
Yeah. Yes. So last time on Operation Coldblood, we were about to make our quiet, dignified escape from the church, from the church server place in the cyber papacy. Unfortunately, people don't know how to just walk in a straight line, and they decided, yes, we'll instantly zip over to the cops and mind lock them. And then shit got real because police helidrones showed up and made smaller helidrones. And
Those
then
electrons were gonna show up no matter what. Okay.
and then a battle ensued. Lassiter sat at a bus stop just trying desperately not to be seen by the cops. Because, he's not trying to go back to prison. Like, eventually the team defeated the helidrones. But,
The three that were on the roof.
yeah,
Everyone else just
team
kind
of
of said, "All right, you guys got this one."
yeah, like, if only 3 of us end up exposed, cool. The other 3 will be able to not have to run all over the city. And after that, we all went our separate ways, agreeing to meet up at the holy data dump.
Yeah. Which honestly, it was between that and Utah, and nobody wanted to go to Utah.
Who wants
This is a
to go
silly
out
place.
of their way?
Who wants to go to Utah?
I mean, it might be
Hey,
kind of
Dan,
nice.
shout out for that one.
I mean, Salt Lake City's nice and all, but
And that's where we're going to be catching up with our heroes, or edgelords, pretty much. Not heroes, edgelords. Meeting up at the holy data dump, and I believe the way we split up last night was, or last time, was Lily went on her own. Oz and Peanut are together. Dark Edge went on his own, and Lester and Alistair, you guys traveling together or did you go separate?
Separate.
Okay.
Because I just ruined this man's career financially. 15 grand. 15
Oh yeah,
grand
I
gambling.
forgot about
Well,
that.
15 grand's not gonna actually ruin anything, but it's going to make him grumpy with you for sure.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
uh,
I mean, you didn't want the child to have the card, so the child gave it to the next responsible adult he trusted, which was Lassiter.
yep.
I'm not gonna lie, a real mistake.
Yes, it was.
oh, yeah.
It was, but either way,
Degenerate
so
gambler. With
I
a
don't know.
metal
I don't know how we
card.
want to play. I don't know how we want to play this, but pretty much, Lily's going to be the first one that's at pretty much outside of the holy data dump, pretty much waiting on everybody else, just shuffling back and forth, glancing at her phone, like worriedly, just like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
All right. Well,
Have-
she sees Alistair driving a bus, and he stops the bus, and you notice that this Greyhound bus, which is designed to hold a ton of people, is completely empty.
But full
And
of
he just
luggage.
but full.
And
And yeah,
a crime were committed.
Yeah. You want to go back outside? Ah, God damn it. Hold on a second. Cat wants to go back out.
Hello, Nick.
Man, you
Is
guys
it
with
too
your
much?
cats. I would never talk to my dog.
You do
I
talk to your
would
dog.
never. I would never call her a little sausage.
You did that 10 minutes ago.
You're such a lot.
Look, it's because she's a little sausage.
Oh, look, you said it.
Oh,
in
yeah.
your like Jewish grandma voice.
I mean, okay, it's kind of hard to say sausage without doing a little bit of the Brooklyn.
That's
Oh,
Sausage.
look at Joey. He's such a pretty little sausage in his baby tots. He was a chunky one when he was 10, and
All right.
couldn't get him off the cake.
All right, Cat's outside now, so
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh fuck. Okay, now
It's good.
moving on. Lily's just gonna glance up at Alistair, and she's just gonna tilt her head slowly. And when Alistair climbs off the bus, because Lily's blood wings at this point have been dissipated, and you can tell she's fed recently.
Alistair just kind of like looks at you and shrugs. He's like, "What can I say? I have an eating disorder. Is anybody else here?"
I mean, aside from a straggler or two I took care of, we're good. As far as I'm aware, I've not been in too deep into the dump yet because I wanted to wait on you all first, so we wouldn't get further separated or lost.
Charming little place this is. I don't know. Game Master, what am I looking at? What does this look like?
The data dump itself, it looks a bit like a bit like if you ever seen a quarry site, how it has like almost tiers that go down, except for it never really seems to find an end. It just almost disappears off down into the depths. But inside of it, it looks to be repurposed into some sort of technological dump, where every once in a while you can see drones flying overhead, dropping off these large bundles of garbage, or shining spotlights down on it. And it's a nice home to old automatrons and tech junkies.
Great. Drones flying over our heads, constantly dumping stuff. We'll never be caught. It's a perfect hiding spot.
I didn't say it was going to be a hiding spot, just a place to meet up.
Oh, well, it seems like it's probably going to be a place for the police to meet up with us, too. Oh, well, whatever. I can feed my addiction a bit more, I suppose.
Once everyone else arrives, speaking of which, have you heard from anyone else?
Not yet, darling. I was hoping that you could fill me in.
Well, I've been keeping in steady touch with Oz and Peanut, making sure that they're making it okay. In fact, I've not heard from him in a while. Hold on a second. She pulls out her phone and is just texting her. She's like, Oz, where are you, honey?
You say you text?
Yes. Yes, Lily is texting you.
You
You
were
can kind of hear it in the words.
you
You're
hear
texting straight into his brain.
Oh, that's right. I do have that, don't I? At this point,
Yeah.
You.
I
But
can't
it's
do
like
that,
it's like
though.
the way she types it, you can hear it in her voice, just that mild worry concern. She's like, where are you?
You hear your phone starts to ring.
She quickly answers, Oz, are you okay?
Still, we're almost there. I think we might be the last ones there. We had to hijack a car.
You what?
Well,
They
Peanut-
grow up so fast. I remember when I hijacked my first car.
well,
Alistair, not right now.
here's the thing. I can't exactly hide Peanut. And she's she can reach the pedals. So I have to
You
hear
can't hide Peanut.
look. Look, we can't just take the bus with a near nude priest.
Oh yeah, right. She ate one of the car. Oh fuck.
But anyway, I think we're a few miles out, but I doubt we're gonna beat anyone else there.
Right. Well, I'll keep an eye out for you and just contact me if anything happens. I mean anything.
Look for a you hear a pause as the window gets rolled. You hear the window being rolled down manually.
Oh my god.
Look for
be on the
a van, a weird green and blue. Does that have flowers? Oh, sorry, gotta focus on the road.
Oh my gosh. You yourself in a Chevy Nova.
Oh no. All right. Just please be careful, please.
Promise. I just hope the people who it looked like there were 5 of them anyway. There was a dog. Anyway, I'll see you soon.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.
Click.
Oh my god, help me.
So you see Alistair, he kind of pulls out this little scoreboard, and he has like this marker that he's like put into place perfectly, and it says on the scoreboard Oz's death tally, and you can see a check mark for each time he's died. Well, hopefully he makes it back safely. Otherwise, I'll have to put another tally on here. Oh, I'm
She's
going
just
for
Lily's just heavily glaring at you. I'm half tempted to break that thing up again. Damn it!
But I worked hard on this. This is like my arts and crafts for the year.
See, your eyes are steadily starting to grow dark.
Oh, come on, Lily. Come on. Don't look at me with your angry face.
Oh, you want my angry face? I can drop my little false identity spell. You could see my angry face.
Oh, damn it. No. Put a bag on it. Oh, gross. Okay, okay. The board goes away. The board goes away. You win. You win.
She just kind of smirks. Thank you. All you have to do is drop the spell and he just fucking hell.
All right.
I'd say about this time is whenever do you want to say Lassiter or your boy Dark Edge gets you?
What's Lassiter's speed?
140.
Definitely not Dark Edge.
Lassiter.
So, you just hear in the distance the sound of a bike horn.
Oh, fuck, Lassiter. I forgot he had that fucking bike.
And that fucking bike, which is also a weapon. And you just see Lassiter just kind of T-posing on the seat coming down the road.
Lily's just gonna look, stare, and then slightly face palm. What the actual fuck? Aside from the usual.
Like, there's also a fucking Dodge Neon coming behind him with people who with some guys who seem very, very upset.
What the hell did you do?
It's like, hi. 1 second. Just gotta figure out what to do with these guys back here.
Hey!
There's a couple stray gunshots that come from the van.
Are you serious, Lassiter?
Look, man, they're I'm not, but they seem to be taking this desire to be paid up front very seriously.
What the hell did you do?
Please do. I'm a degenerate gambler.
Oh, fuck.
Look,
Lassie, where did you get all the money to gamble away?
got a credit card from a small child.
Oh no! Lassiter!
Lassiter, I'm going to require my card back.
Oh, it's your card. All right. Well, I was gonna try and pay these guys, but for some reason it stopped working after 15 grand. So yeah, here you go.
Oh no.
Just
Well,
Yeah.
15 grand's not that big of a deal.
no,
thing you
it's the preceding 30 grand they want now.
What?
Yeah, I was not aware that you could play a high limit game of poker and bet a kidney. But yeah, turns out you can. And I did. And then it turns out they do not want my kidneys.
Oz and I will have words. I almost just can't even blame Lassiter. Like, he can't help himself. But Oz.
Well, I mean, you didn't want Oz to keep your card, so he wasn't exactly going to confront you after the situation before.
And at the
I was
moment,
the most responsible adult around.
there's about three men in very nice suits, two of which are armed, walking towards the group from the van.
Should I take care of this?
No, let's wait and see what they say. It could be fun.
And they will specifically start going towards Lassiter.
So now, any one of them tries to attack us, they're done.
Alistair's just gonna give Lassiter a shove from behind. Your friends are here.
I wouldn't exactly call them my friends. But yeah.
Looks
Like-
like your friends here aren't so protective of you, huh?
Lassiter, you got it. Just, if you need some help, remember to say, Alistair is my favorite person in the entire world, and I will come and rescue you.
We're gonna put a pin in that.
Now look here, bud. Where's my 30 grand?
I'm gonna get you your 30 grand,
Bullshit.
but I gotta go. I am. Look.
You said
look,
you got.
look.
You said you got it.
I said I had a way to get it. Look, I was perfectly cool with the kidney thing. I got what? 3?
Lily pauses for a moment. She tries to consider exactly how Lassiter could have 3 kidneys, and then realizes he might actually be an idiot.
Hey,
Yes.
do you two know this numbnut?
Oh,
Talking to
him?
you.
You're talking to me. That doesn't necessarily mean that I feel inclined to respond. I don't usually talk to little people.
Oh, do you have any idea who you're calling a little person? You ever hear of
He's
Slick
literally
Tony?
5 foot tall.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
He's literally 5 foot tall. That's all I can imagine.
5 foot tall,
I'll
3
say though,
foot wide.
the mobster that is speaking is quite short.
Oh, how cute.
Alistair is quite tall, so I don't know how strong the mobster is, but like Alistair's got a strength of 11, so I'm just gonna pick him up by the throat, and he's
And then-
like, I don't know, and I don't really care. Now you should run along and find somebody else's kidney to fill your coffers, because I'm feeling a little bit peckish right now, and if you don't get lost, I might decide to make you, little man, into a snack.
And
And
as you say this, the 2 other guards will be pulling their weapons on you. They just seem to be packing fairly standard pistols. They don't look that impressive. Oh,
can
get your
I
hands off the boss.
can I cyclone attack their hands off?
Yes.
All right. So there's just like a brief flash, like where you just see this shadow whip by, and then their hands go missing.
Oh, my
And
hands.
Alistair,
They disarmed us.
Actually, he unhanded you.
This
I
isn't
guess
the
you
time
got
for
caught off
puns. They
red-handed.
just cut off my hands.
Oh boy.
Alistair just kind of smiles up at him. So, do you think we can just put this whole debt thing behind us?
Look, boss. Look, boss. I didn't mean nothing by it.
I'm sure you didn't. Now get out of here. And I'm just gonna kind of chuck him.
Chuck the little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you chuck this about 5'2" man, like he kind of like gets up and quickly dusts himself off and starts rushing back towards the van with his 2 compatriots.
It's so nice to make new friends, ain't it, Lassie?
Okay, and Dark Edge, how are you getting here?
On foot.
All right.
You just
And-
walk the whole way.
In that case, as they're running towards the car, you see this very bright, like green and green and blue van, kind of pull up and slam into the side of them.
Damn it!
Oh
Turn
shit!
that.
And yeah, you see Peanut you see specifically Alistair with his hands on the wheel and Peanut in the driver's seat trying to sign out. Why not steer?
Alistair, Oz.
You mean Oz?
Oh yeah, Oz.
Well, Oz will sign out. Well, because, to be fair, I don't think either of us are really properly trained to drive. I'm surprised we didn't blow up on the way here.
And then she signs out, "Me drive good."
Yes, you do.
And to kind of prove it, she just kind of does a burnout.
Oh.
Oh, this is the last time we leave Peanut with Oz.
Why didn't you tell me you could drive? We could have saved a lot of. We could have kept a lot of policemen a lot less confused.
Didn't seem important.
And by
Can't
this,
argue with that logic.
by this point, Lily is pretty much walked up and she's leaning in through the window. Thank goodness you two are okay.
Yeah, you see a child and a mostly naked priest.
Oh God, Peanut, please
Very,
get out of the car and drop that form, please.
very old, very wrinkly.
Yeah, she's kind of stumbling back, covering her eyes. Peanut, please get out of the Trevan and please take on your natural form. I can't look at you like this.
And
You
Peanut
on the monsters, I don't care. Do something.
I was like, man, that's like a crime on fourth planet.
Yeah, no kidding. Just Peanut out of the van. Out to the van. Out to the van.
and Peanut gets out, and everybody gets a quick look before the ape explodes out of it.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know what's worse, the old man or the
Honestly,
The old man.
The old man
Definitely
is
the old
lower.
man.
Oz will fly out of the van and just kind of sit at the top of it.
I also say the van
says
reeks of
mystery.
weed.
Yep. It
What?
says mystery on the
What
side.
is this?
It says mystery on the side of it. It's very confusing.
Peanut will sign out the road.
The road. Okay.
Oz
Well,
will
you didn't absolutely wreck it, did you?
Peanut will just point at the van.
Oz will shrug.
Did the
It only
mafia
has-
people still did they successfully drive away after being hit?
No.
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 God.
Only one of them has any hands in the first place.
Oh, I only took off the ones that were holding guns. The hands that were
Yeah,
holding
only one of them
guns.
has hands.
Yeah, the one that you are holding, choking, has hands. The other two do not.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have
Alistair
legs
just
anymore.
kind of looks over at them. He's like, "Well, why aren't you driving away? Get on with it."
I mean,
They appear to be dead.
I think they're dead. Alistair. I think they're dead.
oh, then.
Oh,
Wow, some people are
that's-
just so fragile. Oh well, I was getting thirsty anyway.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's gonna
that's
pick up the little guy and start sucking on him.
You want to rephrase that one, Chief?
I, in fact, do not have to rephrase that.
All right.
Just Alistair leaning in through the window, and then he just goes lower than expected. Like, Alistair, please, behind you there, roll the window up.
Oz just quirks his head to the left, like, huh. Is that how that works?
No, that's not how that
I
works.
mean- It's like you can find out if you green internet thing you have to look up.
Alistair, don't do that! Don't do that! You should have
You're right. I could just go back in the mainframe, couldn't I? And
Oz,
figure out
please no, please no, please no. Lester, you shut up. Oz, please don't.
Look, I'm not sucking off a guy who's dead through a car window for blood. He has questions. Look, I gotta be
What?
honest with you. I'm not the smartest person. I'm just good at gambling.
3 kidneys. You don't have 3 kidneys, Lester. Nobody does.
Peanut signs out. I do.
I think you're assuming a little bit too much.
Look, I don't really know what's all in here. Look, them experiments got real weird. I don't know what has been subtracted and added. I figured it was a good shot that I had a spare.
Where the fuck is Dark Edge?
And speaking of which,
I need someone more intelligence to talk to at this point.
You can always talk to me. I'm super smart.
Right now, you're sucking off someone else. Stop it!
I'm
I
super
ran out of
smart.
crazy strong, okay?
Fucking hell.
Oz can be seen cross-legged position, focusing.
No. Dark Edge!
Oh,
Hey,
man.
before Darkigan shows up, real quick, Zach, roll for innocence.
Oh,
Innocent.
fuck. No!
Uh,
Please, please.
Do that.
Darkhead, you can show.
So, question.
Yeah.
What do I roll for that?
I don't know.
oh,
I would think.
Either
Just
will,
roll a dice and
will or
we'll
intellect.
decide what happens.
roll a D100.
Oh, fuck. There's a large margin for error there.
67.
Is that good or
Off.
bad?
It's off by 2.
It's off by 2. So, unfortunately, this is gonna stick with him.
Fuck.
It's not gonna change him in any way. But he now knows what the internet has to say about sucking things.
Oh, the internet is for porn. I didn't realize that. There's even a song.
My fucking god, no, no.
Oh, Ozzy. Don't worry. I'll take you under my wing. I'll show you all the best porn sites.
You are not there, Alistair. I swear I will gut you and choke you with your own dick.
But we'll do it when Lily's not around. Wing.
And Darkhead shows up.
I was saying, Lily's frothing with rage, just glaring at Alistair.
Dark Edge surveys the scene
And
and
Alistair-
considers turning around and walking away.
But
Hey!
Alistair looks over at Lily and he's just like, remember, Lily, darling, I'm the fun one.
Hey, if it's not my favorite quiet guy, how's it going? How you been? How's life treating you?
Oh,
Quiet.
thank goodness someone else with intelligence is here.
Someone else
she's-
with intelligence, how can you even tell? He hardly even says anything.
Because he's smart enough to know when not to open his mouth.
Which for him apparently seems to be all the time.
Not gonna
Exactly.
lie, we
Exactly
usually
what I
get in trouble.
And honestly, I wish you two would follow his example.
That's really hard. I grew up in a very talkative family.
And I just can't help myself. It's a compulsive disorder.
Yep.
Everything about you is a compulsive disorder.
Thank you. But are you
Oh.
okay, Dark Edge?
Wow, what a comeback.
I'm doing all right.
That's good. At least all of us arrived in one piece. Well, save for the van, but for the most part, everyone's okay, it seems. Thankfully.
Yeah.
We are down a
Everyone-
limo.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we couldn't really do much about that. We'll have to figure that situation out later. We might be able to find something while we're here, but until then, and I did touch base with our other two edgelord friends, and they're going to lay low and try to survey the Vatican City for right now and give us any intel they can find on a way to get. But until we hear back from them, we're pretty much on our own.
there's a short cutaway to Seraph just kind of standing on the top of a building, and it's day and night for several nights. He does not move. He only broods.
So wait, can we see this?
No, this is just a cutaway
Oh,
gag.
okay.
And we get, meanwhile, down below, it's just like, Seraph, would you knock that the fuck off?
You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't understand my pain.
I'm not going to tear your wings off if you don't come down here and help.
Fine.
God fucking damn it. This guy got stuck. I stick around here and get anything done.
No, you could.
So, and then someone else comes along, takes up his brooding spot.
Hey.
Not right now, Surfer. I swear I'm going to end you. Come on.
And then back to the Coldbloods.
So yeah, we might just have to hang out for a little bit and wait to hear from them. Which, honestly, considering this place, we might be able to find a couple of things that we might otherwise not be able to find. Maybe even a little bit of secret intel, but I don't know. It's up to you guys, really.
It wouldn't be the
Is it-
first time I've dumpster dived.
Excuse me.
I mean, have you never had? You say that as if you're confused on the concept of dumpster diving. People throw things out, and then you go and take them out of the trash, and then it is yours.
I have never heard of that term before. I mostly just mess with magic, herbalism, gardening, and blood magic. That's about it.
It can be.
Have you ever considered that people throw that stuff in the trash for a reason?
Yeah, because they don't want it.
I actually found my original life that way.
Yeah, it's like you find people throw stuff out ridiculously soon. Like, I found a whole laptop once. Found my first deck of cards.
Okay, but what's the point of owning something if somebody else doesn't want it too?
Value?
I think you have a misunderstanding of what it is to own a thing. You know, I just wanted it, so I got it. And that was kind of it. I don't care if anyone else wants it or not.
Yeah, well, this conversation is going on at this point. Lily and Peanut are just probably peering down into the holy data dump.
Oh, I was gonna say Peanut's like gonna sign out. Oh, like rabbits?
Yeah, like rabbits.
Hmm.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. just squints his eyes like, I don't know if that's offensive or not, but
don't worry about it, Asher. As Lily's glancing down into the holy data dump, how deep does this thing actually go? This is kind of disturbing.
I'm trying to decide if it's more disturbing or if the literalness of the cyber papacy is more disturbing.
That's up for debate, honestly, Dark Edge, but I think I am from glancing down here. I think I do see like bits and pieces and parts. There might be an entire car down there. Maybe not. Who knows?
I mean, I did bring a Greyhound bus with me. Just saying.
But there's also the fact that once we do get information from Darius and Sephiroth, we'd have to try and relay that to Barnabas, who is currently on this, as she pulls out the flash drive. And we don't have a way to contact him at this point. Because the laptop is back in the other city.
Alright, well, Lassie, you said you found a laptop once in the dumpsters, so, I mean, do your thing. Take a dive.
So curiosity. You got who said Barnabas? Who said Barnabas? Real quick.
Yeah.
I did.
Oz will will click out of his interweb search. It's like, oh, I know what Barnabas is. It's this really big conspiracy about sand and a beach.
No. I'm talking about our little AI edge friend here on the flash drive.
Oh, wait.
They could be the same.
His code name is Barnabas, I'd assume. But I didn't exactly ask.
Why would you assume that was his code name?
Because the way he spelled it when he introduced himself. Because you don't exactly put in freaky little symbols in for letters unless it's a code name.
Maybe he just likes writing in leet because human speak is hard for sand.
It's possible.
Sounds legit.
Hey, I'm just gonna go ahead down to the data dump. If anybody wants to come with me, that's fine. But otherwise, just god damn it.
He said he would just contact me whenever I linked up with the big mainframe.
Well, that's helpful for you, but that doesn't exactly help the rest of us. Because the rest of us aren't hooked up to the mainframe, as far as I'm aware. Except maybe a Lassiter.
Oh, no. I don't have a brain computer.
Alright, so otherwise,
It
nobody else
doesn't
is hooked up.
matter.
Peanut's hands slowly rise.
Oh, huh.
Brain computers never touch the stuff. I like drinking too much.
I mean, yeah, the point being that we do have at least one person that can communicate with him, but the rest of us are kind of in, dark water. So it's better to try and find something that way we can establish a connection with him with something that he's not going to fry completely. And if he does, then it's not a big deal. So we can get the information to him and communicate and such.
Does that mean he could fry my brain?
Only if he's directly connected,
No,
like hooked up to you. Otherwise,
not a
no.
chance.
Well, and
Alistair
honestly,
kind of has a death tally out and ready.
I'm not risking putting this flash drive into wherever your brain computer gets access. I'm not doing that, which is why we're going to try and find something else to plug him into for when we get the information.
About
Alright.
that.
Now, I'll say it again. I'm going down to the data dump to try and find something. You guys want to follow me? That's fine. Otherwise, whatever.
Dark Edge has been down there for the past 5 minutes.
Dargit, you can
Oh,
kind of
look
see
at
that.
him getting a jump on things.
Dargit, you can kind of feel a couple beady eyes on you.
What else is
Say
new?
baby eyes?
BD.
ED.
Oh. Okay.
At the moment, I'm just going to assume it belongs to one of the party members.
As Lily pretty much jumps down and tries to catch up with you. Dark Edge, wait up, please. I'm dealing with idiots up here. Well, mostly
I
idiots.
figured I'd just leave you to it.
Could you not? You're literally the only one with at least a majority of intelligence that's mature enough to actually have a discussion with.
Ouch.
You're
I
a
think
child.
I'm
There's some discussions she can't have with a child.
That's
And then on cue, fucking slam next to them, Peanut drops down.
Holy shit.
Oh, okay. Now we just gotta wait for the other two Chuckle Fox and Oz to join us.
Yes.
Alistair will come sauntering over. Oh, Dark Edge, I'm beginning to think that you don't enjoy partaking in our witty banter.
I wouldn't blame him.
I'll let you know when the witty banter starts.
Oh, you're so clever. That's what I love about you.
I wouldn't say that, but whatever.
Oz will look over at Lassiter. So you want me to fly you down?
Nah. I'm about to do what they call a pro gamer move.
Okay.
The last time you tried something like that, you end up face planting in front of the house and mirrors.
Have fun. Try not to poke your eye out on your way
Oh,
down.
no. It's gonna be fine. And,
You said the last one was going to be fun, you ended up eating shit.
yeah, it can't happen all the time.
I would say that.
Speaking of which, roll dexterity.
Can't roll one.
Honestly,
Remember
if
that.
it's possible for somebody to roll 2 nat 20s in a row, it's possible for someone to roll 2 nat 1s for the exact same check.
But the
I can't
rabbits
roll.
It's
can't
possible
roll
for
ones.
somebody to roll 5 nat ones in a row.
I
Yeah.
disagree.
I've done
I
it.
disagree.
You can disagree all you want. It happened to me. I lived it.
He was saying you can roll 5 in a row.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
that's understandable.
Yes. I think I did that once.
Alright,
Hey,
that's a pretty sick trick.
Nice.
Oz can
Yeah,
only
you
stare
just-
down with awe as you
It's
go
like
fly.
you just sit
Hello?
and just hit a backflip.
Well, you're showing off a bit
Huh.
too much.
Oz
I
will
have so few skills, and they're all gambling or killing based.
out of curiosity, is this like a slope basically going down?
It's more or less several tiered sections going down, but there's slopes between them.
Oz is just gonna put on like knife skates and just kind of skate down.
Roll dexterity.
Say, I hope yours is better than Laster's is. If not, then I had some questions for you.
I got a 15. His is exactly the max, 16.
And I did worse.
I mean, it's not horrible, but
Yeah, you get down, but you can't pull off like any real sick stunts.
I mean, he wasn't trying to.
he was just trying to get down.
You can't hit that X Games mode.
Oz just looks kind of disappointed. It's like, I couldn't grind the rail properly.
Honestly, all things considered, you'd probably want to do that considering when Laster tried it, he pretty much landed on his face.
But he did a sick backflip.
You remember the last time he tried to do any tricks?
I
at
gave
the
him a ramp
circus?
last time.
Don't worry, Ozzy. As soon as we're finished with our mission and we've killed the Hot Bloods, you can play at my special shoot, I lost my sentence.
I lost my ability to speak.
I lost my sentence. Give me a second. I'm trying to find it.
I lost my English. I need to find it again.
While Alistair is talking, Oz will kind of look at the ground, kind of a little bit of apologetic look. I think that's the best way I can say it. He kind of just walks up and says, "Uncle Al, I'm sorry for taking your card."
Okay, well, so he looks kind of taken aback for a moment. He's like, "You're apologizing to me?"
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he like gets like this really kind of like creepy wide smile, but like somehow like somewhat endearing at the same time. He's like, "Oh wow, oh I can't stay mad at that face," and he like gives you this big old like, "Here, take the take the 60 grand card." And just goes ahead and slips that into your pocket.
This is.
Oz just stares at it like, "Are you sure you want to give this to me?"
Oh yes. Knock yourself out. Just don't spend it all in one place, okay?
Okay. He puts it in his pocket. I worry about your handing out of money, Uncle Al.
Oh, don't worry. I've got like lots of it.
So, what do we roll to search a data dump?
I think
I would say it's probably an intelligence.
Yeah, probably intelligence. What are you
Yeah.
specifically looking for?
you know what, I want to look for something very specific too. But Raiko, go ahead.
Shit. What
There's
do we
plenty of shit.
need Oh yeah. No.
We're basically
No.
looking for something that will allow us to communicate with Barnabas on the flash drive without the machine frying.
Ooh. Okay. So Lassiter is not particularly smart, so he doesn't know the proper verbiage for that. But he'll look for something that looks vaguely police related.
I rolled
So
intelligence.
out of 25. Like I said, Lassiter is a smart person.
That's actually pretty good intelligence.
Say it's not bad, but it's not the best.
That's like almost 3 normal people.
Yeah.
See,
I was gonna say, compared to Lily, he's dumb as fuck, but
Compared to Peanut, he's a fucking genius.
see, no one's ever told him that he. They've just told him he's, he's a good-looking person who's fun to hang out with.
right. But 25, what is that going to find him, Evan?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to think here.
Hey, you want me to handle it?
It's like cops love
You find
making
you find a cyber
terrible things.
You find like a couple of like what looks like the top of a police surveyor drone. It's got a full suite of sensors, full suite of lights.
Holy crap! Hey, Lily. You think this will work? Shows the police drone, the top of the police drone.
And she walks over and she's going to take a look. How big is this little? What was it? A police drone?
Yeah, the top of the part that's left of it is about the size of a football.
Maybe, but I'm only seeing so much. The rest of it seems kind of buried. Let's dig it out and see if we can get a better look here.
All right. He just digs as if he is a animal.
Well, you are an animal, so.
Ugh. Gross.
See, this is what people do when they don't have money.
But
That's why I've never not had money.
Right. So after a bit, I guess we do manage to eventually dig it out. Hey.
The bottom half looks pretty decent condition. You might need to search around for a couple more parts to fully fix it up, but it looks in decent position. If you remember the prequel movies, the pit droids.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the heads of those, where it's kind of like the semicircle.
Okay. So it's just. Oh, it's like the fucking roller droids then. So it's like.
Beep beep.
It's the dumb series droid.
Evan.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and roll with Lily's intelligence to see what parts we actually need.
Right,
I'm gonna see if I can find anything vaguely the shape of a weapon.
Alright, roll your intelligence.
Yes.
So now,
yes.
what do you define as a weapon?
That's a good question.
That is
You said vaguely in the shape of a weapon.
That's fair. I did word that as best as I could.
Because if I'm being real, there's a ton of like very small bladed objects in here that could be used as a weapon.
So a gun.
You could
a fucking gun. Oh fuck! The child's gonna get a gun.
Or a knife. Maybe a mixture of the two.
You can definitely find as many knives as you need in here. For guns, it's a little bit more challenging, but throughout a couple piles of scrapped drones, you're able to find a mostly intact rotary cannon.
Wait, a rotary cannon?
Yeah.
That's
Why not?
why not?
And which
Just
I will say is about the size of you.
huh. So if I have a 14 strength, can I pick it up?
Well, yes.
You see Oz dragging out his cannon. Just dragging it. It's like, alright.
Meanwhile,
Jesus Christ.
Lily's just looking over this drone, trying to see what parts are missing. She's not even paying attention to Oz at this point.
Lily?
I'm not very experienced with this thing, but I can see the certain parts we need. As she just kind of likely pulls out her phone and starts jotting them down into like a list. Need that. Need one of those components. Need one of these.
Oh,
Need
Well,
power
Evan.
source. Da, 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 da.
Yes.
Can I roll to find parts for a tank?
Sure. Sure, you can roll to make your kill dozer.
Yes.
Oh fucking
Yes!
hell!
You're able to find the remnants of what seems to be a hover forklift, as well as enough scrap armor plating to make a kill dozer.
Oz looks very, very, very happy as he
Oh,
drags cannon.
Right. So I got the list of potential components we're going to need after referencing both the internet and the knowledge from when I remember when that one rabbit hot blood helped us out with our vehicle, but
Wait, rabbit hot blood? What rabbit hot blood?
The one who put the engine in our car?
We don't know that they're hot bloods yet.
No, we don't. Oz is the
Yeah.
only one.
If
Oz
if
is the only one who knows. At this
okay,
That is true.
because if Lily knew that,
We'd be dead.
okay, let's just retcon that line and say it didn't happen.
Peanut will kind of be following behind.
we'll find that one hot rabbit. How about that?
There you go. I'll
Lily
accept
will
that.
be following behind, or Peanut will be following behind Lily, and kind of tap her on the shoulder and sign out. Maybe Papa can help.
Oh no.
Does Alistair see this?
Likely.
Oz in
Okay.
the background is seen slowly assembling a tank.
Alistair's just gonna watch this tank being built.
Alistair looks noticeably saddened for just an instant. Like, yeah. At the mention of her papa.
I mean, that would be nice, Peanut, but I'm not sure he'd be able to get to us in time to help out with this. We might be on our own for this one. As Lily very slowly stands and turns to Peanut. But I'm sure we can manage it with just. What are you doing?
Should
No,
I
no, no,
roll
no, no.
how far I've gotten in building?
Roll dexterity to see this. Actually, roll speed.
Oh, okay. Nothing changes.
He is about at the point where on the arm part of the forklift, he has successfully attached the rotary cannon to.
What are you doing?
No. Don't stop. Let her do his thing. This is his mind expanding and growing.
It's important for children to build their own weapons for the first time. It builds character.
I.
Does the
Look at him.
have-
He's so happy.
He's having fun and no one's getting hurt. The thing probably doesn't shoot.
No one's getting hurt yet. We'll find
No
out
one
how
we care
effective
about
it
is
is
getting
someday.
hurt.
Alright, either way, I have the list of parts that we need. Do we want to divide and conquer this, or. Alright.
Sure.
Well, someone's going to have to stay with Oz while he's working on that.
I'll stay with the child. The rest of you can go dig through the trash.
Alright. Lassiter, Peanut, Dark Edge, come here. I'm going to give you some of the components that we're going to need off this list.
Yep, everybody,
Hmm.
roll intelligence.
Did mine roll? Ah,
I don't
yes,
see
I
it.
did.
I don't see it.
There it goes.
Can't roll ones.
Yeah.
26.
Should I
Huh.
roll intelligence? I'm a little busy with a tank.
No,
As
no,
I say,
you're good.
Yeah, you're busy with the tank. As we say, we still need Lassiter. There we go.
Ah, got a 14. That's
So Lily's able to find like a pretty quickly a new kind of camera for the drone.
Nice.
Lassiter's able to find a couple more gambling debts and a control module, like an uplink thing, the Universal Serial Bus, and
holy.
Colloquial known as USB.
yes,
Shit.
and Alistair is able to come back with it looks like a soccer ball,
Oh.
roughly.
I didn't know we were rolling to
Search
find
the
stuff.
garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no. Alistair specifically stated that he was like staying back to quote unquote watch over Oz, but he just didn't want to dig through the trash. So I wouldn't really be coming back with anything.
I
In
mean, you
that
could
case,
see
You could have
Oz.
you could have spotted something and then pointed out to someone else.
in that in that
Yeah, we
case,
could probably have Peanut was digging around for stuff, didn't find anything, that bounced off her head and rolled off, and Alistair nosed it.
Yeah, okay, we can go with that. He used Peanut as manual labor to pick up whatever it is that you say is interesting.
Peanut comes back with the top half of a very gaunt-looking man, whose the lower half of his body seems to just be on like a roller ball.
Huh.
He's
Where'd
still
you find that?
alive and conscious.
Um.
And Peanut just kind of
Peanut, what do you have there?
she kind of holds it out, and the guy seems almost like a not quite 100% there, but enough that you can tell he's alive.
Hmm. All right. Well, Peanut darling, hold off for a second. Don't eat him just yet. Hello there, Mr. Bum Sir.
What? Who are you?
Right. Who I am doesn't matter because I'm more important than you.
You,
But
you got any cyberware?
no. Do you have any cyberware?
Oh no.
I got this right here, and he kind of gives like the little ball on the lower half of his torso a spin, and he points to this one. It's a bright red glowing eye he's got. In this,
Oh, charming, charming, very charming. Right. Do you think you could help my compatriots with our little science project?
what's in it for me?
Um, I will allow Peanut to put you down.
Who?
The giant ape holding you right now?
Oh, that's what that was.
Yes.
He's stoned out of his mind.
Yes, he is.
And you can
He-
like he's kind of got his like arms held very tightly against him, and is just kind of scratching his forearm raw.
Oof.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Seems a little bit difficult to negotiate with this type.
Here we go.
Peanut kind of nods along, and then just puts one hand on the lower half and one hand on the top half, and just pulls it apart.
God.
Like, and there's not a whole lot of. There's almost no blood. It's almost entirely sparks and like hydraulic fluid.
Well, there goes that idea. Oh well, he wouldn't have been very much help anyway.
Hey, you can't have that.
But with that intelligence check, Alistair probably would eventually realize that, hey, Peanut might be onto something.
And then Peanut just kind of tosses the torso away into the pit.
Wait, Peanut. Bring that little ball thing back.
And she's got the ball thing.
Yeah, Peanut will kind of start to head back with the tiny. Well, it's tiny in her hand, but like about a soccer-sized ball in her hand.
Okay, so super sorry, but remind me, what are we building again?
A drone.
Basically we found pieces of a drone that we're going to be using in order to basically hook up Barnabas without frying another computer.
Or Oz.
Or
Please.
Oz.
Do not make me a vegetable. Be nice.
Okay, well, this ball, like, I mean, is a rolling ball attached to a man's lower torso really gonna help us boot up the computer?
A computer, the part that we found is part of a drone. We're basically trying to assemble a drone to upload Barnabas into.
Okay. Right. I'm going to have Peanut give the ball to Oz and see what Oz can do with it.
And Peanut
Since he's the
will
most
throw
techie
it over to
of
Oz.
Roll the catch! Roll the catch!
Oz is trying to weld the metal onto the machine as a soccer ball sized object.
The worst part is, he's welding and he's a child and he has no safety, but he's just sitting there with his eyes closed, welding.
He's just hear him humming.
Just one eye over his or like a forearm over his eyes.
Should I roll?
Yeah.
I wish I could say I was a decent enough human being to find you goggles, but I'm not.
It's okay. I don't think Oz really cares.
Well,
Def-
I mean, you wouldn't really see it coming, so...
No.
And you never see it come.
So you pretty much get smacked. I mean,
Yeah.
you wouldn't see it coming, so you wouldn't be able to dodge it.
How much damage? That's the question here.
I mean, what do we want to consider this thing?
It was tossed at you, but it is also a solid, like a mostly solid sphere of metal about the size of a soccer ball. Let's say,
Well, It's gonna hurt.
let's say 15.
No. Hey! Fuck!
Wait, what?
15 damage.
15 damage.
Yeah, that can't even hurt him, I'm guessing.
It's not armor piercing.
Yeah, you've
not
got a
armor-
strength of 14. There's no way that hurts you.
So, the ball comes flying at Oz and it just goes plunk off his head. He just kind of looks around like, huh? Oh, he sees the ball. Oh, who threw this at me? He picks up the ball without much effort. What even is this thing? He just
Dodge roll.
It was attached to a homeless person who used it to roll around, so you know it's good.
That's a nat 1, buddy.
You have no idea what this is. This is a ball.
I have no idea what this is. Though I think it might help with the wheel on my tank.
I was about to say, by this point, can we have everybody coming back with all their components? Because,
Yep.
Lassiter knows what it is.
let's say as everybody pretty much joins up and everybody found the components they needed, and Lily's probably trying to haphazardly fit the pieces into where they need to go.
What is the ball that Oz has found?
The ball that Oz is holding, when you look at it, you realize that the drone head that was found actually would be compatible for like a bit of a mobile unit. It's basically like a, how can I think about it? It's like a cylindrical mobile unit, where instead of having legs, there are some drones that just kind of roll around on this sphere-like thing. You see, there's like a little
BB-8.
yeah.
Yeah.
You see, like there's a little fixed point that the head, quote unquote, will be mounted on, and then the rest of it just kind of rolls freely, like an all-terrain droid, pretty much.
Yeah, or like an all-terrain homeless man.
No, sir. Can I borrow that real quick?
He's now
Oh.
a no-terrain homeless man.
Oh, sure, Lassiter.
Ah.
How far is Oz doing with his tank? The process. So
Pretty
far.
decent. Like, you're getting some of the armor panels on.
Almost done. I don't even know if this thing can move, or if it can even shoot. In fact, I should test that.
Oh,
Wait,
no, shit.
And I'm going to go ahead. Should Lily roll to see how far along she's gotten with the little droid?
Yeah.
Alright, speed, intelligence. What am I rolling here?
Roll some intelligence.
Okay.
Maybe some speed if you really want to.
I'm going to roll intelligence first. Yep, she's doing pretty good with it.
You are mostly the way along.
And she's pretty quick with it, too.
Yeah, you are doing
Yeah,
great work.
Despite having to refer to her phone to try and figure out some of the parts, she actually makes quick work of it. Seems like she's a very quick learner. Like, okay, that's where that goes. Okay, Doctor, can you give me that tool? Thank you. Come on.
Alistair has managed to find himself like one of those like sun chair things and is just like lounging.
It
It's
hovers. It's a hovering one.
It's a hover one? Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so I just hover. I'm like, you're doing great work. Keep it up.
Peanut,
At least I'm doing something.
Peanut occasionally points at something, and sometimes she has a sometimes it's decent, sometimes it means absolute nonsense.
There we go.
Hey, Uncle,
that-
I want to test this.
What'd you say, Zach?
Did you want to test the cannon?
Why the hell not? Sure.
Oh, God.
I will walk up and like, alright. So show me. How does this little contraption of yours work?
It's very. It seems that Oz has somehow rigged together a pretty well-made tank of scrap. Is there even a targeting system installed?
Okay, is there more than one seat in there?
There's about 4 seats.
I will
Alright.
say it is
Alistair-
a forklift.
It is yeah, that's fair. There's probably room for like 2 people.
Alright. Alistair's gonna sit passenger side and be like, alright, my boy, show me how this works. Show me this quaint little contraption you've made.
Oz will hop in and gesture to a few levers. It's like, all right, so these control the movements, and
Mhm,
that
mhm.
there at the top controls the cannon. And
Very interesting.
there's a targeting system right above, and there's like a small little thing you can adjust with it, and move it from side to side, move it around, basically.
I imagine it's
Oh,
not
you've
even like a
worked hard
proper
on
It's
this.
not even a proper system. It's just like a joystick,
Pretty much.
like one of those like 50 SpongeBob games pre-installed joysticks that you plug in,
Oh,
plug
jeez.
in, play.
You press this button to shoot, and this button activates this button helps aim.
Oh, God, the kid installed auto aim onto the cannon.
And I will say the cannon, despite not having an ammo belt or anything, is live and is downloading rounds. If you want to fire it.
Give it a shot.
Alright. And I will pull whatever lever Oz indicates.
All right.
Let's see what this does.
It's Lily's to like caught up in her building of this droid, repairing it at least. Almost done. I just need something to make this thing mobile.
Then you hear the beginning, the whirring begin. A light whirring in the background begin.
Hell's that noise? What the hell?
And then
then
followed by loud banging.
Ah, fuck! Hits the deck, pretty much cradling the droid head against her chest as she goes on the ground. What?
Ooh, that was marvelous.
Peanut will follow suit, hitting the deck in more or less crunching Lily under her.
Oh god.
there's just tons of shots being fired up out of the dump, maybe hitting a or two before it just stops because it runs out of ammo.
Jesus Christ.
Oz, my boy, that was marvelous. You really do have a thing for technology.
I don't think it's gonna move very fast though.
Fuck.
When we get done with this mission, I am taking you under my wing. You are going to be my new weapons designer. I will supply you with all the toys and funding you could ever need to put together all the little monstrosities your little heart could ever desire.
Nuclear bomb.
As Lily eventually pokes her head
Sure, why not? What could go wrong?
Lily pokes her head up under Peanut. Are you two done trying to kill us?
A few of the drones just fall in burning scrap as Oz pokes his head out. Yes.
Lily, I find that offensive that you think I was trying to kill you. Don't you think I'd be aiming more in your general direction if I was trying to kill you?
You certainly almost gave me a heart attack. And Peanut, could you please get off? I can't breathe.
In about like 4 or 5 ton gorilla will get up.
Okay. As she slowly sits up and carefully looks down the drone head. Oh, thank God you didn't break it. I'm actually surprised with that. But anyway, I need something to make this thing mobile. Did anyone find anything?
I got this ball off Oz,
Perfect. That is going to work perfectly fine. Bring it over here.
and Lancer just brings it over and rolls it over to her.
Alright, she manages to catch it, spin around, and starts trying to mount it on there. Takes her a little bit to actually figure it out, but when she figures it out, she's pretty quick about doing it. There we go, that there. Alright, power connects to there. There we go. Alright, it's all done. Just have to boot it up and then plug in Barnabas here to try and get this thing going. As she goes about booting up the droid to see if it will actually turn on first.
I'm really sorry. Can you pick this up for a second? I really need to piss.
Problem. And and after a moment, it does kind of whirl to life. The head spins around doing like a 360 as it's trying to configure. It starts rolling around, just again trying to configure how the ball is moving, the train and such, looking around before it kind of just goes to a standstill. And the lights that are on it kind of start glowing, waiting to receive some kind of program download. Okay, that works. That works wonderfully. Now let me see here. As she starts tilting it to find the USB port. Where'd I put that thing? There it is. As she takes out the part of its USB and just very carefully plugs it in. And after a moment, there's this kind of beeping as the lights go off from the downloading of Barnabas as it kind of forces itself into the software of the droid. After a while, the lens on the droid head starts glowing like a bright red. As not that. God dang it! I had it. I had it and I lost it. Get back here, you little. Come here. As now the complete form of this little guy is, come on, this right here.
Cool. It's BB-8, but
Technically, this is BB-9E,
Okay.
but that works.
BB-9E.
And it just kind of looks around for a moment, seeming a little bit startled and confused and such, before it does notice the group and looks around, just kind of, it does seem like it recognizes everyone. And then you hear like this kind of static whirl, like, you know when there's sound air and speakers and there's just that giant beeping drone, just sort of thing?
Yep.
It blares out like that for like a solid 5 seconds. And anyone sensitive to hearing likely might have their ears bleeding a little bit. But after a moment, the
Me.
beeping stops. And then out of the, where the beeping would normally come from the drone is a voice just like, what the hell did you guys do? Why am I short?
We put you in a
Brr.
tiny little rolling robot that's
You-
half homo. Or
You-
not homo, half hobo. Other,
Huh.
yeah,
Ugh,
it's half hobo.
I'm so tired.
Oh,
Pulling me over here.
Barbara just kind of looks confused for a moment, and she's like, how did you manage to do that? I didn't expect you guys to be that skilled with any kind of technology, so how the heck did you manage this? As he starts rolling around. I don't have legs, but I have to appreciate this.
Surprisingly clever. Just get to the good parts where you tell us, how you're going to help us.
Alright, tank's empty, I'm back.
Problem.
Alright.
Welcome back.
He's now active rolling around and highly confused about how literally the vampire managed to put him together and download him.
Oz will look over at Dark Edge. Are you okay?
What?
Okay, I think I should probably heal your ears. He flies out of the tank.
All right. So how is that suiting you, Barnabas? I know it probably isn't your ideal form, but we need something so we wouldn't risk frying another computer, or Oz for that matter.
You could certainly say that again. I definitely expected less of you, however.
Well, at least this way, once we do get some information from two of our friends in a nearby city, and Ashley says that her phone starts ringing. Oh, that's probably them right now. Alright, give me 1 second, as she's going to stand up and shuffle away as she answers the call. Hi, Darius, what's up? And she's just going to quietly be off to the side talking, so if you guys want to RP a little bit with now droid Barnabas.
You see Oz immediately over after healing Dark Edge's ears. It's like, huh. So you really are just a program? He just pokes the droid's eyepiece.
I ask that you don't touch me. If you forget, I'm still a part of the system.
Bonnie, we're the one who made that body for you. If anybody gets to poke at its eye, it's Oz.
And you feel like the camera turns towards you, and it almost innately looks sarcastically at you.
Are you giving me a sassy droid face? You can wipe that little sassy droid face off right now.
You
I'm
could say
serious.
he's giving you a sweet face.
Technically speaking, you gave me the sassy droid face.
To be
Technically speaking, Lily's the one that gave you the sassy droid face. Lily, we need you to change his face. I don't like it.
I'm busy right now, Alistair. Keep going, Darius. Sorry. I had
This
to-
is important. This is important. We need you to change his face now. Look at it.
This is
I
more
mean-
important, Alistair. Just work. Just
He's
work with
making
it.
sarcastic faces at me with his
What's-
You're the
squinty
sarcastic
little
face.
eye.
Allow.
Yes.
What's kept you from Vada City so far?
We might have had a little bit of a run-on with the authorities.
I have heard about that. But that doesn't answer my question of why you came here instead of Vada City.
That is actually a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
We
I
needed
should say-
we needed to recongregate. After that, we kind of got all split up. We need a place to all meet. So we came here. It was the closest place that wasn't Utah. No one goes to Utah.
Too many happy people, man. Like, it's like, ugh.
Yes, it's a terrible place. Though,
And
People should just, like, act miserable. Like, that's normal. Life is miserable.
yes, you've created a slight opening, I will say, in the destruction of 2 cardinals.
Cardinals, is that what you call those things?
It's what
How
the
many
church
of them
calls
are there exactly?
at the moment?
Yes, at the moment.
I'm definitely not looking up it.
as you see his little head just kind of go left and right, like he's trying to think. Like when you see someone eyes dart left and right when they're trying to think of something from a memory, that's basically what his head's doing.
With
that just
with the 2 you killed, that only leaves 201.
Well, we'll be done with this in no time.
And
Yeah.
after that, Lily does come back, tucking her phone away. Okay, so we got a little bit of information about Vada City, at the very least. At least maybe a way in, maybe.
Is
It's-
that...
It's definitely a long shot, but Darius and Seraph seem to have found something. Turns out there is a bit of a rebel group that's going on in Vada City that, while they might not be fond of Edgelords, any enemy of the Cyber Pope is an ally of theirs, so they might be willing to help us out.
Perfect! Love it.
However, the thing is, we had to prove ourselves first before they try to get us integrated into their groups. That way we get protection from whatever's going on in Nevada City to begin with. Because they don't want to waste resources and time on people that aren't going to be able to, do the deed.
Oh, good grief.
I've also taken note of a recent transfer that may allow you to make a decent distraction to get the remaining cardinals out of Vada City.
Oh, really?
Santa.
Right.
I'm not sure where the name comes from, but known as Evil Santa, he's being transported towards the Electro-Vibe Sanctuary.
So wait, the entirety of, like, the Hot Blood land just now knows him as Evil Santa?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
And
His
a lot
legacy
of that
lives
comes from
on.
because I don't know his name.
Anton.
Anton?
His name is Anton.
Yeah, but Evil Santa's more fun to say, so.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh my
If
gosh.
we want to try and create a distraction for Vada City, I guess it could also be the way to prove ourselves. If we
Yeah.
can get a majority of the Cardinals over to Electro Vibe Sanctuary dealing with him, it will not only prove that we are worth something to these rebels, but it makes things in Vada City a bit less lethal.
Perhaps. He's being kept in a laboratory for now, but I'm sure if you could go in there and stop whatever the papacy is intending to do with him,
I think we can manage that.
You may even be able to make a nice asset for yourself.
I mean, it wouldn't be
Hmm.
I've had to woo a male into false security only to basically enslave them, but I think I can manage.
This is why I left her.
Oh, you're still playing that role? We're very far from that.
Unsurprising.
Barnabas. Out of curiosity, I still have access to the mainframe, right? The back door.
Well, of course.
Out of curiosity, do you think I have access to the collective unconscious of all the people in there connected?
What are you exactly talking about, boy? You're connected. I've just taken off the child locks on your implant.
Do I really? That's a little disappointing, honestly.
I actually think Ozzy might be onto something.
I think if I could access it, I think I could change people's minds completely.
I suppose we could probably tamper with that once we get to the sanctuary and get all that handled. But until then, I guess that's going to be our next destination is Electrified Sanctuary. Which, damn it, I left my map in the freaking limo. Barnabas, that eye of yours should be projector. Can you project a map for us real quick?
Yes, I'll also send a copy into Oz's brain.
Alright, that works. For those of us that don't have a brain computer.
And a little map of the cyber papacy will be projected onto there.
There we go. So we are right here in the holy data dump, and Electrified Sanctuary is right there. Well, we're not going to cross directly through water, because I don't think it's going to work with the Greyhound that Alistair has acquired. So let's go up around and through to there. I think we can manage that.
Of course.
And then from there, depending on how safe or unsafe it is, once we get everything settled with Evil Santa, we should be able to head straight to Vata City.
Yes. You may also wish, if you choose, to visit Terminus.
Terminus, what's important about there?
It's the ruins of ancient knowledge are located there.
Ooh.
It's where they keep all of the system-protected files stored.
Oh, that's interesting. That would help us out a little bit. Guys, where should we head first? Terminus, or should we head straight to Electrified? Because if we get some of those files, it probably would help us in the long run. But then again,
Here's your Walking Dead choice.
Oh God. Do you have 30 seconds to decide?
Exactly.
So Electrovibe or Terminus? Pick your poison, guys.
Let's go to Electrovibe.
Yeah, let's do Electrovibe.
Alright.
I'm thinking if it's poison, I want nothing to do with it.
I'm not sure what that means.
We were told to pick our poison.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
great.
Dan, you were clearly told to pick your poison. You weren't, like, given a third option to not drink poison.
I mean, technically
pick
you could
forward.
go straight to Vata City, but I don't recommend it. Unless you feel like fighting 201 cardinals.
That's a hard pass.
We can take them.
No, you can't.
Two at a
But-
time.
No, we can't.
Alright, so, I mean, as much as Terminus does sound interesting, we're going to head for Electrified Sanctuary.
Of course.
It's better to just cut the fat and get straight to the business, because the more time we take with trying to impress these rebels, the less time frame we have to actually get in there and get protected once the Cardinals are distracted.
Of course. I will join you.
I'd hope so. That's why we went through all this mess to begin with, because we'll still be able to plug in your software and stuff to the various places if we need to. And she kind of goes up under the head for a moment and pulls out a little connector cord. We still got this to plug
Nice.
you directly into the hardware and such.
course.
So you have that ability at least.
I mean, I've been following you the entire time.
I know, but this makes it easier to actually communicate with you whenever we get new information, instead of having to basically talk to you through Oz, and, well, you know. But,
Plus, minus your sarcastic looking face, you're just so cute in this form.
yeah. Alright. He's adorable. If we could get you legs, that would have been more reasonable, but unfortunately we had to deal with what we had.
I mean, he can go faster like this.
But that's fair.
Just load up onto the bus.
Alright. In that case, let's get going then. And Lily's going to go ahead and she's going to attempt to pick up Barnabas. She's like, well, let's get you rolled to the Greyhound bus and then we'll...
We'll use the wheelchair ramp to get you on the bus itself.
Yeah.
True.
Oz will be by his tank for a little bit.
Peanut will take on the form of a crackhead before getting on.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure we could get that tank to really move anywhere, Oz, but it's a nice proof of concept at least.
I'll be a second or two. I'm gonna take most of it apart.
Alright, just be quick about it. We have to try and head for the Electrified Sanctuary soon.
Okay.
And Alistair, you do know how to drive this bus, correct?
He's been driving everything since we started, so.
Yes. I can drive this bus at least as well as I can drive the limo.
Even though they're not really the same thing, I guess that works. But okay, so we're going to go ahead and load on. Oz, you're going to very quickly take the tank parts apart.
I'm assuming everyone has left, leaving Oz a little bit behind in the dump, right?
Yeah.
More or less.
Pretty much everybody else is following Barnabas in case he needs help getting onto the bus.
Oz will, as he's taking things apart, removing the cannon. It's like, if I make enough of these, maybe I really can usurp Dad. Guess we'll see what happens.
And that's where we're going to cut for tonight, folks, because Cody's got to go to bed.
I do.
Alright, so next time on Operation Coldblood, ladies and gentlemen, we are heading for Electro Sanctuary to basically make a mess and get an opening into Nevada City. How we're going to go about that, who knows? But if you want to join in on that, catch us next time on Operation Coldbloods. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, as we say here on Roll to Astonish, live on, play strong, and roll it out. See you next
Bye, everybody.
Skirt, skirt.
Bye.
Bye.
No skirt, damn it!
Fucking, alright, fine.
Remember
Ski,
to
ski.
God damn it.
Oh, that's